Yesterday was World Hearing Voices Day, started by psychologists at the University of Manchester who are studying people hearing voices in their head. Their study shows that they think about 4% of the population hear voices, and many see it as a positive thing. So 4% of people hearing voices in their heads seems like an awful lot to me.
Well, it depends on what they call hear voices. Is it not your own personality? Are you hearing songs?
I would think about it as other people's. You hear other people's voices telling you something.
And some people see it as a positive thing?
Yeah, because the voices they hear are actually saying reassuring things. Like if they're in a stressful situation, they're inside their head voices.
You know, let's face it, it's just the way each person deals with whatever happens. Some people see things as being fearful. Other people just roll with whatever comes along. So just because you hear a voice doesn't mean you have to do what it says.
Yeah, the only voice I hear in my head is my own.
Kill?
No, it never says kill.
Light fires?
What does your voice sound like? Like, give us some running commentary of what's going on in your head.
It'll usually come in, like, down low underneath. Like, all right, just calm down. Just calm down. So it's kind of like a low talker. And I hear it in my head, and it's just kind of like underneath everything that's.
All right, here's what I want you to do, Fez. Just sit there now,
right,
and listen to the voices, and Sheepy and I'll be quiet, and you just say what the voices are saying. All right?
Mm-hmm.
We'll give you some time.
All right, the voices are saying.
I don't want you to tell me what the voices are saying. I want you to just say it like it's a transcript. You know, just as you hear it, tell us what you honestly hear.
This is very weird, having to wait for the voice to come in.
Now, the voice said that or you said it?
No, the voice said that. The voice said that.
All right, let's start over from the beginning. Because I don't believe him when he just said that. When it's very weird waiting for the voice to come in. Why would the voice call itself the voice? All right, Fezzy, you're back in.
Okay.
Don't even pay attention to us.
All right.
Pay attention to the voice. Just transcribe what you hear in your head.
This is a very odd situation. The voice usually... And I just called it... Usually, I'm not the one getting to do all the talking. Usually, I'm kind of drowned out by everything else. The voice in the head, which is me, says there's really nothing to worry about. Everything's fine. Everything's going good. The voice in the head doesn't want me to panic. Don't panic is what the voice is. I feel a little hungry. Maybe I should get something to eat. I'm a little uncomfortable in these pants. There's a strange sensation getting to be the one to talk. It's very weird being here where I'm going outside your head. Usually, I'm just inside your head. Usually, it's just during a nervous panic attack moment on a plane or a subway or something like that. I hope this is soothing you, Fez. I hope this sound is soothing you, because that's what I meant to do. I meant to actually calm you down. The interesting thing is, when it's so silent, my voice actually gets a little tinier. My voice usually has to shout what I'm going to tell you. But in a moment like this, it seems more like a combination. I usually have to come in, Fez, when things are going really bad. That's when I hear you. And I have to try to shout you down off of the ledge. It's never a good feeling. And as the panic rises, I always have to talk to you faster and faster. Calm down, Fez. Calm down, Fez. Calm down, Fez. And I usually try to just speak in very short sentences. Because when you're that nutty, that's about all you can hear are the really tiny phrases. That's the odd thing. Right now, my inner voice, I am the voice in your head, and I'm beginning to think that I'm quite alone.
You can't do it.
That was a weird experiment. That was very odd.
Earl was, we all walked out on Fez, too, and just let him keep rumbling that. Earl said you've gone through a period where you hear a voice in your head.
It happened to me right as I went to the hospital, and I'm having this major bleed out. Blood's everywhere. And I'm so insane that I'm thinking, I was like, maybe I could sleep this off. And I go to lie down, and the voice, this clear, very authoritative voice says, get up. You have to get up now. Go. Go to the hospital. You will die if you lie here. Get up and go now.
Now, do you take it as sweet baby Jesus or an angel voice that was talking to you?
I think it was like an angel or something because it was so authoritative. It was this like the stern father voice.
Did it sound like a black man or a white man, Earl?
If I had to compare, it was almost like a Charlton Heston type voice. It's
so
like, go.
A white man who runs the NRA was helping you.
No, I mean just like very like that Gregory Peck, very authoritative voice.
But in your case, you had no control over the voice at all.
No.
Where with Fez's, you could tell very much. He couldn't even cover up that it wasn't his consciousness because you even kept calling it the voice.
Right, yeah.
So, I mean, you were controlling the things that you say.
Right, I was doing my best to let it just come into my head and talk.
But you kept saying the voice
right.
and me and I.
And I wasn't getting it out.
Yeah, you couldn't even pull that off. Finn, you're on Running Fez.
Hey, Fez is way more effed up than he led on to believe, man. That was definitely not his inner voice. He's panicked on the outside. You know he's panicked on the inside.
Yeah, I do not think that was, obviously it could be some kind of an inner voice, but it's his own voice that he's controlling. Not one that the voices that are coming out of this are basically where people don't even think that's their own personality. Like if you go by what Earl was saying, and this only happened to you once in your life, Earl?
One time, and I just remember after hearing that voice, I just got up and I was very calm, and I was able to get to the hospital on my own power, and it was just almost it was so reassuring just to hear the voice.
Sometimes I'll hear two voices sounding like they're coming from different shoulders. And I remember one night I'm with a girl, and she was drinking, and she had passed out. And one of the voices was going, fuck her right now. Run a batch right in her face. And the other voice is going, no, Ron, you should take her home. Keep her with her family. Fuck that faggot. Don't listen to him. Fuck her in the ass. Now's your chance.
That's your little angel and your little devil.
Yeah, well, I finally gave in to the angel, and I fucked her in her ass.
That's what your angel was saying?
Yeah, the devil had me kill her afterwards. But the angel just wanted me to rape her. It's so funny how you go back and forth between good and evil, where it's just rape, and then the other part of you thinks, no, rape and murder. It's a constant struggle. Here's the voice. You're on Ron and Fez.
Relax.
You only have 6 more weeks until you'll finally be at peace.
Nice, Fez.
I don't care to hear that.
Is that Radio Shark?
No, I don't think so. That was even less talented than the Radio Shark. Sheepy, what about you? You ever hear any voices?
Yeah, but they're usually just mean things.
Like what?
You suck, you're a loser.
Just your own inner voice being mean to you.
Oh, yeah, I'm an asshole to myself in my head.
Really? Why do that when you have me? I'll always say those things to you.
That's love. That's love.
Oh, is it? It's like tough love?
I hope so.
I had a voice in my head that would say, hush, hush, keep it down now, voices carry. And that was Amy Mann. Dave, what about you? You ever hear any voices?
Yeah, I hear little voices from time to time. You know, just pick up the pace when I'm walking or things of that. My voices aren't very...
Pick up the pace.
They're not
Keep
profound.
Voice is a third
They're not very demanding.
Remember...
Yeah, a lot of this is just your consciousness, that's all.
Like, remember to zip up and stuff and things of that nature.
What about, fucker, go ahead, run a batch in her face. Adam, you're on Run a Fez.